Welcome to the World of Warcraft Private Server News 2. If you haven't seen the first episode from 4 weeks ago, go check it out, it's on my channel. In this video, I'll talk about new promising Cataclysm servers that will be launching in a short time, and also about the launch dates of two big private servers which have been postponed unexpectedly. Let's start with Cataclysm. 2023 will finally introduce some new promising servers with the Cataclysm expansion. One of which you've probably heard about already, WhiteMane's Maelstrom, which will be launching in 2023, and I've made a video on the announcement and talked about suggestions and what I want to see on the server not too long ago. We have gotten some news on the server development since then, and unfortunately the server launch is postponed until February the 3rd. This means 2 more weeks of waiting compared to the original plan. The launch is scheduled for Friday. The good news is that the public test realm for Maelstrom will be available on December the 10th, but I told you, there will be Cataclysm servers. So not just one, it doesn't end with WhiteMane. And even better, the other fresh Cataclysm server that I'd like to introduce is launching as soon as December the 18th. Yes, you heard it right, it's only less than 2 weeks away now. As I mentioned, it is a fresh server, so everyone starts from scratch. The obvious question that might come up now is, so which one should I play? WhiteMane's Maelstrom or OpenWoW? They're both very different and suited for different players. OpenWoW is an instant level 85 Cataclysm server, so it's all centered around endgame only. It is for both PvE and PvP players. There are custom things such as free-for-all arena, 5 main raids, and custom transmogs. Since it is an instant 85 server, there is no need for as many players since they're all concentrated around max level doing similar type of content. I would definitely like to check the server out, see if it's any good, and potentially play some endgame PvP or PvE there when I feel like it. Instant servers are not as demanding on your time, so if you want to play Cataclysm but are unsure whether WhiteMane or OpenWoW is for you, well, number one, OpenWoW launches way earlier, so you will have enough time to give it a good look, and you could probably manage to play on both, since just playing for a few hours a week on OpenWoW should be enough to do all your weekly grinds and even have some extra fun. And unfortunately, WhiteMane's Maelstrom is not the only anticipated WoW private server which its launch has been delayed. The fresh Legion server Felsong that should have been launching in 2022 seems a bit behind on schedule too. This has not been confirmed at the time of recording this video, but it seems like the launch will be delayed until sometime early next year. My assumption comes from one of the latest announcements on the server's Discord channel from November, where they say, if we manage to stick to the schedule, we may have open beta by the end of the month. If not, we'll do it sometimes in December. We do not want to release the server unless it meets our and your expectations. So obviously they didn't stick to the schedule since December is already underway, and we have no news of when the open beta should even arrive. So we're most likely not going to get to play on Felsong live until sometime in January, maybe February 2023, which is unfortunate since both WhiteMane and Felsong are servers that I would like to play on. But in case they launch only a few weeks apart, I will be forced to choose just one. There is no way I could play 2 servers even semi-actively at the same time. So, may the best win. If you don't have the access to the Felsong closed alpha and would like to see what it was like playing on it some 2 months ago, you can search for a live stream I did on the server, and you can also browse the comment section under that live stream. We've got some answers from Sarah, who is one of the Felsong team members. Same goes for the WhiteMane Maelstrom video that I did in November. We've also got answers from the WhiteMane team in the comments. It's good to see that both Felsong and WhiteMane team are engaging with the community, answering questions and implementing suggestions. I can't wait to see what it's like actually playing live on both of these servers. But until then, the PTR for WhiteMane and the open beta for Felsong should be coming shortly. And of course, OpenWoW launching in less than 2 weeks. I'll see you there. What a well-made video that was, with a nice ending, and then an unexpected news from yet another upcoming Cataclysm server comes out. So I had to get back to this video and include an extra part. Since Project Neltharion, which I talked about in the past, thinking it might not happen anymore, came out with an announcement this week. Neltharion is another fresh Cataclysm server that may be coming out in 2023. It is yet to be decided, so don't take my word for it. The announcement essentially only talks about the armory section on their website, the Mythic Plus leaderboards, arena ladders, honorable kills and achievement points leaderboards, character page, and so on. So, the server is still in development. There are no news regarding a possible launch date, but at this point we can say with certainty it will not be launching before the other projects I mentioned in this video. Wow, so we have 3 Cataclysm servers coming and all being very interesting and with a big potential for the future. Also, since this video has been mostly dedicated to Cataclysm, I will mention Twin Stars Apollo and Apollo 3, which will be merging in few months from now, and that should also boost the population there slightly, assuming not too many players will leave it and play on the other Cataclysm options instead.